So this is what happens when we die. And I want to clarify because not everyone goes to heaven upon death. When we die, it's an immediate presence with the Lord. If you're saved, that is. In 2 Corinthians 5:8, it says to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. And in Luke 23:43, it says, today you will be with me in paradise, which suggests an immediate transition to being with God after death for those who are saved. And key word here is those who are saved. Sleep is a metaphor for death. In several passages, death is described as sleep. For example, in 1 Thessalonians 4:13-14, it says, brothers and sisters, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you do not grieve like the rest of mankind who have no hope. For we believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. John 11:11-14 says, when Jesus refers to Lazarus' death, he says, our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I am going there to wake him up. The disciples misunderstood, thinking Lazarus was merely sleeping, so Jesus clarified, Lazarus is dead. The use of sleep as a metaphor emphasizes the temporary nature of death for believers. And it indicates that death is not the end, but rather a state from which believers will be awakened or resurrected. Sleep will be like a twinkling of an eye. So for the resurrection and the final judgment. The Bible also teaches about a future resurrection and final judgment. In passages like 1 Corinthians 15 and Revelation 20:12-15, which describe the resurrection of the dead and the final judgment, where everyone will stand before God. The first judgment is for those who have died, the judgment of heaven or hell. And the second judgment is for those who are saved, and that judgment will be for the rewards we receive based from when we got saved until the point of death. And the resurrection is about us being transformed into our new bodies. So keep renewing your minds, said.